funny.
We love him, we really do.
That is the best. No one that even comes close to him.
He's a paisan.
He's one of the greatest.
Matt Cooper is the essence of being Italian.
Fourth time that we've seen him. He's terrific.
I think he's a great comedian. Pasquale Capuzzo.
Where are we gonna go? This is my wife. It's a wife to
Hi.
wife.
Hi.
It's called a marriage, 40 years. What is your problem? You're not a, throw the thing in the back.
Jack.
Hello, Jack. Nice to flat, Jack. He's pushing me. Oh, God, say it flat. Yeah, watch. Look at this. You don't believe this. Sailing it away.
I said hello.
Where you want me to sit?
You didn't say
Where you
hello
want me to
to
sit, Jerry? Yeah, let Jerry go in first. I'll drive.
You want to drive?
I tell you, this is where I'm going to quit. I swear to God. Look, 94 people. Got more people here than at the theater. 94 people here. The driver here. Make him a star. Put the thing on me. He'll wind up with the series. See, he's got the kind of face for the sopranos, but the altos, that's where he'll go. Okay, that's it. All right, follow that car.
Okay.
Well, when you get 1 block past Greenwich, make a left turn and follow the crowds. I don't have bad nights no more. I don't think. I've had a bad night in years. I mean, growing up, I did. Growing up in the business, I had a lot of bad. I was fired. I was thrown out. I was told you're not funny. I was told out of the business. I mean, you go through that. But if you know in your heart that something's driving you there, you do it. I made a left at the Greenwich Street. You can't make a left here, if I'm doing about the same.
Only take a Javits Center. Is he still alive?
No, you're going the wrong way. Now you gotta go back. Here, listen to me. Go one block, make a right, and then make another right. I gotta try. Make a right over here. What is your problem? Thank God you're not flying a plane. My father took me to the doctor to put a stethoscope over my head. And the doctor said, what's the matter? He's a hyper young boy. He's got a lot of energy. He's got a sense of humor, but they get embarrassed. And when you spoke at the table out of order, you got a smack in the head. Keep your mouth shut. So I turned around and went beyond that, and it was tough because the family didn't give you any help. I see guys got bodyguards and nobody knows who they are. I swear to you, it strikes me funny when I see somebody's entertainers, they go, who's that guy's my bodyguard? You know, who's gonna hurt you, you idiot? Nobody knows who you are. Sex is beautiful. You go to Holland, they give you a medal. You take a 14-year-old and teach him sex, they give you a medal. We learned it in the hallways years ago. We learned it like garçons, like pigs.
Hey.
Today, you go to Norway and Switzerland, and they're bringing the fish. And they go, hello, mata. It's time to have sex. And they make an enchilada, eh? And then they have another kid who has those caps on with the wooden shoes. It's lovely. Look up these young kids who have no talent but have a nice body. You know, I mean, you got Britney Spears, you got the Shaka, Shoki, Shiki, Shuki, you got Eminem. I like the candies, I don't like him. The M&Ms are nice. I like the yellow ones better. You like the yellow ones? Those are the better ones. The M&M. No, but I mean, here's a guy telling everybody to kiss my butt, and the public's paying $3-4 million. I'm an Italian, I say I'm in jail. Hey, if I ever took drugs, my father would kill me. I mean, he would shoot you right there and smile. Today I got to put him into therapy. There was no therapy. Therapy was thrown out the window. That was your therapy. If I had an ego, I might have been destroyed years ago. I'm still around. I don't take this thing serious. Well, geez, I'm in the limelight. I got to wear makeup, make sure the hair. You go out and this is what you are. You see what happened. You know, if you got egg stains here, what happened? I got egg stains. What happened? You got to get rid of sperm. Sperm is dangerous. You think I'm kidding you? Sperm is dangerous. The only thing sperm is good is when they get a thoroughbred with a mare. Right. Hopefully that the two of them can do 1:07 on 6 furlongs. So they try to make another horse that runs 6 furlongs. If the horse don't go 6 furlongs at 107, 108, they send him to France and they make hamburgers. Did you know that the Italians, we are the ones in the West that taught a horse how to stop? We went, and the horse went, hey, with it, right? See, take everything out. You want everything? Yeah. I mean, whatever you need.
Garbage bag.
Yeah, take the money out. Any money, the toilet paper you need? What do you got, Coca-Cola in here? It's gonna wind up warm, you sickie. Really? You know, all right. You ready? Where are we going? Is that it? Okay, that's it, pal. You want me to check? I gotta check in? Who's checking in? What is your first name? Get rid of it. All right. Hey, I never sold my soul for this business. I had opportunities in business to kiss the asses of people. I mean, I could have kissed ass with Sinatra and the Dean Martins and all of them. I refuse to do that. I don't want to be anybody's comic. I want to be my own man. I want to respect everybody. I got the pleasure walking out and saying, hey, I work with them all.
Ah, come bella stagione, senza l'uva, senza i droni, senza tempo e compagnia. Come bella stagione.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. What an honor, ladies and gentlemen, to work the big time. how many novenas I made. I said, dear God, when am I going to work Red Bank? Don't laugh. Frank Sinatra, before he died, he said, how come I never worked Red Bank? I said, Frank, you're getting on my nerves now. Novenas, ladies and gentlemen. Because any time a star thinks he or she is a star, they bring him here. And you people straighten him right out. If you can find this goddamn place. Oh yeah, the Garden State Parkway, every 4 feet, 35 cents, 35 cents, 35 cents, 35 cents. I said, oh, give me the card, 35 cents to 35 cents. Easy pass, you pass, I pass, he pass, we all pass. What happened to just putting the money and go home? That says all of it. But this is Jersey, ladies and gentlemen. Where do you end your career? You end it in Jersey. You know, anybody can end it in New York or Brooklyn. Says, what happened to Cooper? He went to Jersey. We haven't heard from him since. Because I don't know if you notice or not, the state of Jersey is the most expensive property of all the United States, is the truth. On The Millionaire, they had the question, which is the most expensive? So, you know, everybody said Hawaii, said Florida, and when Regis Philbin said it was Jersey, people went. But it's true. You people right now are sitting on wealth. Yeah, don't laugh. I mean, this area is beautiful, nice, everything. The producer took care of me, gave me a nice hotel room. And you see, when you're a street person, nothing bothers you. The room that this guy got me, one of the finest rooms. My wife and I, we know, get dressed there. And the chain didn't work. You know what that is when the chain don't work? And I had to take the thing up and put my hand in the thing and pull up that goddamn thing, and then the water went down, saying, I don't understand it. I gotta work a theater, and I'm in the toilet taking the plunger out of the thing. But you see, you never get crazy. You always find out to yourself, you say, where did you come from? You came from the toilet to pick the thing up, and then you throw it out. But it's amazing that things that bother me, Jewish people wear a yarmulke. That's religion. An Italian man wears a fedora, he's a gangster. Jewish people eat more Italian food than the Italians. They stop eating, they close down 2 countries. It's the big time, ladies and gentlemen. But you see, we're the last of what we are. After us, it's over. There's no more doing the things that we do. There are 30 million Italians in America. Nobody knows where we are. In the wintertime, the Jews go to Florida and the Italian stays in the yard. Waiting for the mushrooms to come through the snow. Because we have a habit. We don't want to get involved. All we see is Italian gangsters, Sopranos we see, and we see all these tough movies. Ladies and gentlemen, let's face the reality. The Italians make the best gangsters. The Russians suck. You ever see the Russians? Hey, 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 hey. Stick them up. Hey, 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 hey. Italians, we got class. When we say stick them up, stick them up. Madonna Gabishanin, stick them up. That doesn't mean that all Italians, it's 99.75% with dynamite. With dynamite. The greatest food in the world is Italian food, damn it. Dynamite. Because you know what's going on today. They got a guy on television called Emeril Lagasse. Bam! If my mother went bam, my father go boom. Who can have all these utilities? They don't even wash the pots. Your mother, Christmas morning, 16, 20, 30 people by herself. She had no blender. I mean, come on. She had no thermostat to put in the turkey's ass. My mother said, get in, I'll tell you when to come out. You never blend lentils. Pasta la dick. If you blend lentils, you won't be able to run. You won't be able to walk. It's another world. But we don't want to get involved. Anthony, where's Tony? Hey, Tony. What happened? I don't know. Your children who are darling children don't have a clue. Go to college, go to college, go to college. If all the kids in the world went to college, who's going to clean the fish? We came from the streets, ladies and gentlemen. Our kids don't even know where the street is. They don't want to be bothered. We're always bothered. We're always bothered. I want my kids to know you have a bloodline. You understand the blood. You're an Italian boy. You're an Italian girl. Christopher Columbus. Huh? We don't flaunt him. Ladies and gentlemen, your bloodline discovered this country. Otherwise, there'd be no Red Bank. Christopher Columbus, a genius. A man who stood in the Bay of Naples with bloomers on. A man who spoke to his people and said, I needed some money for some ship to go out there to see what the hell is out there. They said, Cristoforo, don't break our balls. You want to eat, but we have no goddamn money. But he did quit. He went to Spain to see Queen Isabella. He said, hello, senora, how are you? My name is Christopher Columbus. You got some money for some ship for me to go out there to see what the hell is out there? She said, don't break my balls. She was a transvestite. She gave him 3 ships, the Nina, the Pinta, and Schwartz. Goddamn Jews owned everything in those days. And the crew was cockeyed. A guy had a patch of his eye with a parrot. 3 years later, they landed in Staten Island. And Christopher looked up, he said, one day, there's going to be a bridge over here. $7. That's what he said. Because if Christopher was alive today, he wouldn't recognize. He'd say, what is this, America? I fought for my country, ladies and gentlemen, proudly. There were more Italians in the service than any ethnic group in the world. Did you know that? More Italians defended this country, I swear to you. I don't make this up. But we don't want to get involved. You see, they turn around and they say, really? I didn't know that. It was Turkish people. 3 of them, they would say, we defended America. We just say, forget about it, goes in name don't mean nothing. But today, New York City, get into a taxi cab. I said, take me to 13th Avenue. I don't want to go that way. Excuse me, I don't want to go that way. Everybody's worried about their own. Martin Luther King had a dream. I had a fucking nightmare. I didn't mean to say nightmare, ladies and gentlemen. Now they're African Americans. Half of them never saw a zebra's ass. I'm an American Italian. If Italy goes to war tomorrow, I'm not joining their army. Screw them. What the hell's going on, for crying out loud? Nobody speaks English. And we're apologizing to them. I swear. We're apologizing to them. Right here in the hotels, right here. I'm Pat Cooper. What's your name? Pat Cooper. You got a reservation? I'm not an Indian, but I got a reservation. I got to talk to the manager. Give me the fucking key. Give me the fucking key. Called downstairs for a bucket of ice, $4, dollar tip, $5. 2 hours later, order a bottle of beer. A bottle of beer is $3. They put it in a bucket of ice. That's called up yours. 4 in the morning, I'm sleeping, the sink in the room starts to drip. I pick up the phone, I call up the manager. I got a leak in the sink. He says, go ahead. Because we're easy. We are the only people in the world to wait online at banks to give them our money. I said, you want my money? Screw you. Come to my house. I got a bank on me so mad, I took out a safety deposit box. I put 4 sticks of pepperoni in it. It laid there for 4 months. That place smelled like Angelina's Pizzeria. Then they try to sue me. You can't sue me. It's my box next week. Mozzarella. We're easy. Nobody says, thank you, America. They take us for granted. No matter where you go in the world, they wait for you. They want the money. I'm in Puerto Rico 9 months ago. I get off in the lobby. What do you hear? Come on, Yankee, gonna screw you again. Come on, Yankee, gonna screw you again. They got waiters in Puerto Rico. They never look at the signature on the check. All they want to know is how much tip you're going to give me. Guy gave me a double scotch and water, charged me $20. I gave him a $20 tip. I signed King Kong. 20 minutes later, over the loudspeaker, Mr. Kong, Mr. King Kong, where are you? I don't see your name on the register. I said, I'm on the Empire State Building with a banana up my ass. That's why. But at least they flaunt their culture. They think their country's the greatest. God bless them. Maybe to them it is. It isn't, but maybe it is to them. They got a racetrack in Puerto Rico called El Comandante. The horses come out of the gate, look around, and go back in the gate again. And over the loudspeaker, you lost. I'm with a friend of mine. I ask him, what's a good horse? Mr. Cooper, you're going to bet the horse called El Toto. I look on the board, the horse is 45 to 1. I bet $20 to win. He became 1 to 5. He won the race. He paid $1.90. That's why I stay home. If I want to go on a vacation, I go to Utah, see 2 ducks in heat. Because only in America you got a chance. I tell my children, kiss the floor, you're born here. Get over here and kiss the floor. I look at your father, 74 years old, 1 week high school, and I didn't go that week. Only in America. Stupid. People say, no education. Where you gonna go? Only in America. I own a house in Las Vegas, $800,000. $3 down, 9 a month. I'm gonna hock up to my ass, but it's America. And when you move from New York to Las Vegas, like another country, that's the West out there, you need a water softener. I said, what's a water softener? All I want is wet water. $800, they put a tank in the garage. They fill the tank with salt, the salt goes through the pipes, that's a water softener. Now for Italians, it's good. Because on Sunday morning, when you boil the water for the macaroni, the salt is already in it. I got a pool. You need a pool suit to clean the pool. $600. I said, forget about it. Bought the wife a snorkel, gave her a mop. Las Vegas. Who figures an Italian boy born in New York City, who figures was going to go to Las Vegas? $1 billion to 1 shot. No education. Didn't hock up to his ass. And my neighbor is Wayne Newton. Why do I bring his name up? Because he never went to school. Last year made $14 million. What did he do with his money? He bought a stallion for $13 million. And they found out the horse is gay. I swear. I was in the barn, the horse walked out. Millions don't mean nothing today. Who's making 30 million? A football player making 300 million? Julio Iglesias, a man who can't sing, he's a hummer. He's a hummer. 80 million last year. You can't hear him. Bought his record, I put it on loud. You can't hear him. What did he say? Sing, you Spanish bastard, say something. Why is he here? Because he's got sex appeal, like we don't have sexy people here. Because this country's sex crazy, damn it. All we hear is sex, 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 and more sex. I'm watching Maury Povich one afternoon. A woman says, I'm having an affair with my uncle. I looked at my aunt. I'd rather bang a tree. Every day you pick up a paper, somebody's come out and get a closet. I'm out, I'm out. My father would say, go in the closet, I'll tell you when to come out. Because nobody's satisfied. A guy wants to become a girl wants to become a guy. Cut it off and give it her. That's all. Finished. It's crazy today. Crazy today. It's another world. My generation is starting to leave. My kid don't even know what a stoop is. He says, is that a stoop? It was simple years ago. You were born, you got christened, you did first communion, did confirmation, you went to school, and your father said it's time to get married because you have to have the family, a familia. And you did it. I have a family. I got children, son of a bitches. I got a daughter in college, spells relief, R-O-L-A-I-D-S. She says, how do you like if I don't graduate unless you buy me a stingray? I went to the fish market, I got one this big, I shoved her right in her ass. Hey, manja vanduran. Because these kids, they're smart, they're born smart. They're born smarter than you and I, that's a fact. I remember I was 6 years old, I just started to walk. My mother go, come on, Apache, try to walk for your mother. Hey, I felt like a goddamn kangaroo, I felt like. Kids today, 5 months old, they're in the crib. Come on, Tony, do the twist for grandma. Hey, what a bigger boy, he's $20. Hey! $20, they move their ass pretty good, these kids. But we are the parents that will go down in history as the greatest parents in the world. Because we pay. We don't get away with nothing. $50, $60 for shoes for the kids. God forbid they should walk a little cockeye. Remember, they bought shoes, 9 pair for $3. Whether they fit you or not, you wore them. High heels, low heels, you wore them. One day, said, Mom, my shoes are tight. Why don't you fold your toes? What about Christmas? $700, $800 for toys. Our kids play with the toys 1 hour. They get tired right away. You know, my toy was when the sole hung down from the shoe, I went dugga-dunga, dugga-dunga, dugga-dinga, dugga-dunga, dugga-dunga. And my father told me that was a horse, I went digga-dinga, dugga-dinga, dugga-dinga. It's crazy today. Kids today, 2 days old, get their teeth already. Barracudas come out of their mouth like this here. We go to a dentist. Why does he cry? He's teething. Massage his gums. Here's my bill, $400. When I was teething, my mother put the finger in the wine, in the mouth. I was in the crib. I was praying for another tooth. I wanted more wine. Kids don't understand. You can't talk to children today. When I was a youngster, my mother never had to speak to me, but I always understood her. Ma, what's the matter? Hey. What happened? Oh. Then she lighted the candles under the statues. 45 statues in my house. How would you like 90 eyes staring at you every time you sit down and eat? I come on one morning, 4 o'clock, one of the candles wasn't lit. I went to light, it was my mother standing there in a bathrobe. Almost burned her alive, the poor thing. Went home one afternoon, she had St. Anthony's statue upside down. I said, Ma, why is St. Anthony upside down? He don't answer my novena, he stays that way. My kids don't believe this. They look at you, you're always yelling. What are you yelling about? Back off. That's your culture. Italians love to yell, Merry Christmas! And I got a right to yell. You know, my son asked me 2 weeks ago, he says, can I borrow on the will? Ah, you got the same son of a bitch, huh? And I can't hit my son, he calls his lawyer. I got to pay for the goddamn lawyer. When my father hit me with style. After he finished hitting me, he goes, well, look at what you made me do to you. I'm on the floor bleeding to death, apologizing to my father. I thought I broke his hand. Because my father said, I made you, I can kill you. Today, that's called child abuse. Years ago, it's called raising your family. Hey, you saw today or yesterday on the television, this woman in chains because she had an affair with a 14-year-old. She's in chains. She's got bodyguards around her. And I'm saying to myself, wait a minute, 14 years old, they try him as a man. So she gave him a side order. What the hell's the difference? Who cares? But to put him in chains? I'm saying, what's going on? You know, a little bit here, a little bit there. I don't say you gotta rape the kid, but the kid's happy. He keeps skipping up and down, and he wants to know when she's gonna get out. Because sex in this damn country, they always get crazy about sex. Our family never had that problem. They had more important things. Like my father come from Italy, my mother come from Italy, no education, but geniuses, ladies and gentlemen. Oil paintings, street smarts. My father never went to school. He invented bungee jumping, my father. One night I come home late, he goes, Mommy's late, I throw him out of the fucking window. They had answers. Daddy, can I go on a vacation? He goes, yes, you're gonna go on the fire escape. One afternoon, I'm sitting on the fire escape, it starts to rain, I bang on the window, pal, and it's raining. He said, I can't hear you on your vacation. My kids don't have a clue. Whatever your parents said was law. My father said, every night in this house, we eat at 6 o'clock. I don't mean 1 minute after. You understand what I'm saying? And one night I come in 1 minute after the door was locked. Ah, who's it, Dad? That's me, Patsy. Patsy who? Patsy, your son. I have no son of Patsy. If I had a son of Patsy, he'd be here at 6 o'clock. Today the kids have cellular phones. We had them years ago. And if the dog came home before you, he ate your dinner. Yeah. It's crazy today. There's no straight and narrow today. It's nuts. I look at my children, I say, we're the best parents that God put on this earth, kids. Read my lips. We're the best. Anything you wanted, we gave you. One night my son said, I want a television set for my room. I still got a radio in my room. I bought him a TV set Christmas morning. I asked him, did you like it? He said, well, gee, it ain't color. Ooh. I feel terrible. Come over here. Now you're going to see red, green, blue, orange, and a purple. My son has his own room, his own telephone number. He calls my bedroom, he reverses the charges. My son has his own bathroom. My daughter has her own bathroom. Me and the wife is sharing one lousy bathroom. We don't mind it, but you're not allowed in my daughter's bathroom. That's her palace. Yellow shower curtains, yellow carpet to match the shower curtains, yellow toilet tissue to match the carpet and the shower curtains, otherwise she don't go to the bathroom. And if I had my way, I'd give her a cramp every day. Because one afternoon I went shopping, I made a mistake, I bought her back blue toilet tissue. She don't talk to me for 4 hours. As you, when I was your age, my father turned around and we'd turn around with the orange wrappers. She said, what? Yeah, the orange wrappers. And when we had company, we had to fold them. Kids don't believe it. You're always yelling. What are you yelling about? Back off. If you had my mother and father, you'd never be born. When I came out of my mother's body, ladies and gentlemen, my father said, remember one thing, you are Italian. If you don't like it, go right back in. Can't say that today. They think you're crazy in the head. I tell my kids, I paid my dues, and I served my country. I didn't go to Canada. I couldn't find a place. 1951, Pasquale Caputo, ladies and gentlemen. 1951. All my friends got drafted. They went to Fort Dix, New Jersey, me, South Carolina. I said, why me? They said, because the Southern people never saw an Italian. Truth. 1951. I'm standing at attention. I'm in Fort Jackson, South Carolina. The Southern Sergeant walks by. Where's Pasquale Caputo? I said, oh, Jesus, Christmas sakes. I said, you mean Caputo? He said, I just said that, Caputo. You tell your mother don't send no more pepperoni and pravolini in those boxes, all the goddamn oil's gonna go all over the mail envelopes. I ate anchovies, they thought it was worms. But God bless my mother, every day sent me jars of tomato sauce. I used to put it over the grits. I thought it was polenta. What the hell did I know? You're always yelling. What are you yelling about? Back off. I got a right to yell. Getting on my nerves. I think of my mother and father. There was no yelling, just staring. And you knew. 6 o'clock you came home, they told you 4 o'clock. 11 years old, you got a job. Today you can't do that. They get a job now at 35. People got troubles today, they go to Oprah Winfrey. They go to Dr. Phil. Then they got this other guy, Beyond. I don't want to know. I don't want to talk to nobody that's dead. They dead. Leave the fuck alone. The hell is it? I mean, that's aggravating. Woman wants to talk to a dog. Yeah. The hell is that? And they getting paid for that crap. The people are gone, they're gone. If they start coming back, then you got a problem. Barbara Walters. Everybody confesses to Barbara Walters like she's the Pope. My family had troubles years ago. There was no Barbara Walters, Oprah Winfrey, Dr. Phil. Seat. Keep it quiet and keep your business to yourself. Like my oldest sister, another bargain. They thought she'd be an opera singer because all Italians think their daughter can sing. My sister got trouble coughing. They heard her one night in the bathtub singing Madame Butterfly. 2 days later, the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. And she come home with a future husband. The guy was this high. My mother went, Jesu Christ, Jesu Christ. She turned the whole 45 statues upside down, she turned. Guy was this high, said 2 words, the plane. Heartaches, you understand. My baby sister, 17 years old, goes to Florida, comes back with a husband. Heartaches. Marries an Argentinian Indian, I swear to you. Scared the hell out of my mother, she never saw an Indian. As a joke, he walked in the house. Started to rain in the living room. My father says, why don't you come around Thanksgiving, have a turkey shoot? My mother turned my father upside down. And we found out he was an Italian Indian, a Seminole. Heartaches. Education. Don't have a clue. My son says, what's a heartache? I said, look in the mirror. What do I do if I get a heartache? Well, use your common sense. You're a college-educated fool. You get a heartache, you go to the only friend you'll ever have as long as you live, that is your mother, because mamas are perfect. Yet nobody wrote books about mama, about all the great things our mothers have said over the years that they never got credit for. How many times did your mother say this to you before you got your children? Wait until you get your own. How about this one? I pray to God your kids will do to you what you did to me. You son of a bitch. But today is different. Now you hit your kid in front of your mother, she don't like that. Because now she's grandma. Keep your hands off my grandson, you goddamn animal. Don't you hit that the baby in the head. You're gonna make it that the baby cuckoo. But Mom, you used to hit me in the head. Well, that's because you was a cuckoo. It's a whole new world out there. And your kids look at you with all the education and understand they're not bad kids, please believe me. But they don't have what you had, a natural ability to talk fast. They don't understand. But your children say to you the same thing my kids say to me. You're old-fashioned. Excuse me? You're old-fashioned. Things have changed since you were a kid. That's how about your ass has changed? How about that? How about you kids changed everything? How about that? We were happy the way things were, damn it. They changed church in us. Remember church? Years ago, you went to Sunday Mass. You felt the Spirit in there. Scared the hell out of you. And then the priest would do with the smoke. I used to get high every Sunday. Today, kids walk in church, come on, God, sock it to me. I love you, you love me. Whack-a-doo and a whack-a-dee. That man's gonna come off the cross, I tell you. And I'm old-fashioned because I like yesterday, my children, because without yesterday, there's no today. And without old people, there's no young people. Shove that up your ass for half an hour. Yeah. Because I believe in tradition. I miss Christmas Eve when the priest used to bless you in Latin. It felt like Christmas. I miss that. I don't know what the hell meant, but it made me feel good. And I miss that. Because I live in Las Vegas, my God. That's the West out there. Things are completely different. God's on a horse. You go to Sunday Mass, the priest walks out, he goes, howdy. They got guitar players in church. I found Jesus, yes I did, and you found Jesus, we all found Jesus. I never knew he was lost. All of a sudden, everybody's looking for Jesus. He's been in my house 74 years. And the priest is going, howdy. He said, stand up, kiss your neighbor, hug your neighbor, touch your neighbor, love your neighbor. I'm standing next to a guy. I got emotional. I kiss him. He puts his tongue in my mouth. That thing was slippery as hell. Of course, we're seeing each other now and then. Pick up a book, my children. Read about your religion, you dopey. Read. Read about confession, damn it. My father used to say, go to confession. And you tell a God what a skunk you are. I said, why don't you go? I don't tell my business to nobody. I live in Las Vegas. I go to confession, but it's crazy out there. One Saturday afternoon, I'm in the confessional booth. I said, bless me, Father. I sinned. He said, who are you? Who am I? Who are you? Ain't you the priest? He goes, no, I thought you was the priest. I thought I was the priest. That's where's the priest? I don't know. I'm here 3 days. That guy never showed up. Years ago it was simple. I went to confess with my mother. She speaks no English. My mother confessed to everybody. She walked in a confessional booth. The whole church had to speak Italian. 4 hours in that booth. And the priest walks out and goes, I'm Irish. What the hell are you talking about? Say 4 Hail Marys, take 2 aspirins, and get the hell out of here. Pick up a book, my children. Read about who you are, you dopey. Read. Read about the greatness of your culture, damn it. Michelangelo, a genius. A man who laid on his ass for years. Painting the Sistine Chapel. A Jew would use a roller. Hey, ho, ho, hey. Greatness of a culture. Let the world know about your bloodline, about the great inventions that the Italian people put on this earth, but we don't want to flaunt it. Things you see right here in Red Bank. We invented the hamburger. 1874, Naples, Italy. A lady called Louisa Montanelli was rolling a meatball. And it fell on the floor. She went, Mother! And the husband said, that looks like a hamburger. The Italian invented dental floss. Remember the braccio with the cord around it? Man. Your father put the cord in his mouth. Years ago, they called him a pig. Today, it's called hygiene. Pick up a book and read about the greatness of your culture. Because the ship is, I don't know where it's going, but it's going there. It's passing us. I miss yesterday, ladies and gentlemen. I miss yesterday. A month ago, I went to an Italian restaurant. The chef was a black man. He come out of the kitchen. We got no more nookie. I said, oh, Jesus, Christmas sakes. I said, you mean gnocchis? He said, we ain't got none of that either. I go to a Chinese restaurant. I sit down, the waiter walks over. You want to order something? I said, I just want something to pick on. Oh, you want a poo-poo? I said, no, I want to eat first. What the hell is a poo-poo? And what do your kids say to you? You're always yelling. What do you? Back off. You're old-fashioned. Back off already with that old-fashioned crap. Even though they're right, I am old-fashioned. But back off. I tell my children, you live in my house, I'm the boss. And one night my son threatened me. I'm going to move in with my girl. Good, we'll all join you. And that's where we live now, with his girl. In my house. What do you think, I'm stupid? Always the same question. What do you want from us? How about respect? Let's start with that. You see that? Let's start. Respect. That's all you want. You see that lady I live with? That's your mother. Respect. You know, because one night my son come home at 6 o'clock in the morning. Where the hell have you been 6 o'clock in the morning? Your mother's going crazy. I want to know where you've been. He said, well, you know. I said, what the hell are they? Would you go over to Canary? What the hell is that? He said, I'm going out with Mary. What the hell are you doing with Mary at 6 o'clock in the morning that you could do with Mary at 1 o'clock in the morning? I should have never asked that question. I thought I heard it all. These kids got their own language. He looked at me and said, I'm trying to jump on her bones. That's what is Mary, a horse? Is that the respect I taught you, jumping on bones? In my house years ago, you couldn't say the word sex. My father killed you. And I slept in the next bedroom from my mother and father. Every night he'd them talk about their problems. And then one night I heard my father. I called an ambulance. I thought he was having a heart attack. They dragged my father's bare ass right out of the room. He came back in my room. He said, when I come back, I'm going to kill you, son of a big shit. You don't mind your goddamn business. And I started to think, I took girls out. When I took a girl out, you had to ask the father's permission. That was called respect. I went out with a girl called Carmela Gandela. I said, Carmela, you want to go dancing Saturday? She said, yeah, my father. I got respect. I went to the father, Mr. Gandela, I want to take Carmela to the dance. You're bringing my daughter home at 9 o'clock. It was 10 to 9. But years ago, we were different. A week before you took your girl dancing, saliva came down the side of your mouth. You had the shakes. Because you knew when you danced with your girlfriend, you had to hold her waist. Not too tight, because you thought she'd become pregnant. That's how stupid we were. But when an Italian man danced with a woman, you knew that he was Italian. Because all Italian men in the world, all of them, they all dance the same way with the neck. And years ago, we used to dip the girl. Remember the part of the girl went underneath the stocking? One night it snapped right in my face. She broke my glasses. I was cockeyed for 6 months. And my son wants to jump on Mary's bones. I want to get it on. I want to make love with the lights on. I want to see everything. Are you crazy seeing everything? What kind of respect is that? My mother and father made love. The lights were out. My father had an affair with the pillow for 2 months. Come out of the bedroom, feathers all over his ass. I thought he was a turkey, for crying out loud. You're always yelling, back off. I yell because that's my culture. We're yellers, not to hate, we yell, hey, hey. People say to me, but what's the purpose? To get attention. They look at you. But you're yelling about your kids. Don't you love your kids? I adore my kids. I don't like them. How can they say that? I got a daughter as a school teacher, ladies and gentlemen. What an honor to have a daughter as a school teacher. The day my daughter graduated, the dean gave her a diploma and said to my daughter, you're a school teacher. My wife and I cried for an hour because we knew she couldn't make change. I said, give me change of a quarter. She gave me back 35 cents. She goes, I'm always broke. Because you're stupid. No common sense. Then you got to be afraid to give them peer pressure. My father threw me off a peer. They look at you, but they don't see you. Everything is about them. They want to surprise you. She goes, guess what? I have a tattoo of a rose right over here. My wife says, my God, what are the neighbors going to say? I said, don't worry about the neighbors. We'll get the same tattoo. They'll think it's hereditary. Now, my wife and I have a rose on our ass. The one my daughter had was a fake. She took it off with soap and water. It's all about them. They always want to excite you, like you need that. One night she says, go in the kitchen, my boyfriend's there. His name is Tom. Go say hello to Tom. Can't you say Tom? But see, they're college graduates, Tom. I go in the kitchen, here's Tom, hair down to here, something growing out of there. I said, excuse me, you a plant? And they can't communicate. This is education. I go, how you doing? I said, no shit, I didn't know that. You feel like an idiot. And our children ask us for things you would never ask your mother and father. I don't know you people personally, but you would never ask your mother and father what our kids ask us for. One night my daughter said, can I have $10,000? I swear. I said, why? Me and Tom want to go around the world. I said, I can send you and Tom around the world. It won't cost me a quarter. Why do you and Tom want to go around the world? So we can get our heads together. Bring him in here. I'll get your goddamn heads together. $10,000, I swear. I was ashamed to ask my mother for a penny. Mama, can I have a penny? A penny! Not today, my son. Why, Mama? Because the insurance man's got to come. God forbid you die, we have the money for the box. We put you in the box. Hey, you go to heaven. And we went out and played. And I apologize for cursing, ladies and gentlemen. I just cursed. I don't mean to do that. I don't like to curse on the stage. It's not nice. And you're saying, what is he talking about? It's how you use words. If someone said to you, hope you die from cancer, you bastard, that's terrible. That's terrible. But if someone said, wow, you're a fucking beauty, it's how you use words. The curse word is insurance. Are you covered? You need coverage? You want more coverage? We're dropping dead today, ladies and gentlemen. You know why? We crossbreed food. I'm an Italian. I have Italian intestines. It's expecting lasagna to come down here. My father never said, let's go get a taco. If my father ate a taco, his ass would lock. We're crossbreeding food. We're dropping dead. We got diseases today we never had years ago. We never had cholesterol. There's no such thing as a lie. They say you're going to get hard and you get the arteries. There's only one artery I want to get hard. And we never heard of prostate. So you pee over here. What's the difference? If you pee over there, turn it around and you pee over there. My grandfather, God bless him, lived to be 101 years old. He ate pigs raw. He swallowed cigars while they were lit. One day they rushed him to the hospital. Priest says 3 days he's dead. Doctor said, gone. Last rites, give it to him. He said to my mother, go home and bring me back a my gallon of red wine. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die drunk. She bought him the wine, he drank it. 9 days later, walked out of the hospital. Did it on and off for 12 years. Killed 7 doctors and 9 priests. And when they lowered him in the ground, my aunt, his baby daughter, Pa, don't leave me. I want to come with you. My father says, go ahead. You want to go with him? Go ahead. Where are you going to go with him? Cholesterol, prostate. What a joke. 5 years ago was the first time we heard of prostate. The television was on. Did you check your prostate? Have you checked your prostate? Make sure you check your prostate. Now, we didn't know what the hell it was. I said to the wife, did you check the prostate? She said, it's in the garage. We had no need for it no more. They don't tell you what it is. Remember Rogaine? I put it on my ass. I had to go to a barber because the hair was growing out of the side of my ass. They don't tell you. They don't make it simple. 1-800 this, 1-800 that, right in. Give me the fucking, where's the store? Let me go to the fucking store. I don't want it empty. I don't want to give you my credit card. Where the fuck can I buy that machine? You can only buy the red. Hey, I'll go fuck yourself. I ain't buying nothing. You see that guy with the knives? It cuts this, it cuts that, it cuts that, it cuts that. I bought the thing. Can't cut shit. Can't cut nothing. My mother on a garter belt used to go with the knife. What is it? What happened to the stores? Years ago, he said, give me a Pepsi Cola. It was 5 cents, and that was it. Now you want small, medium, and large. You want it with lemon. You want it with cap. Give me the fucking thing. I'm dying of goddamn thirst. The hell do you put all that crap in it? Give me the goddamn thing. And the doctors today, they scare you. You want to get your doctor crazy? Call him by his first name. Don't call him doctor. Tony, how are you? How's everything, Tony? You talking to me? No, I'm talking to the animals over there. I'm talking to you. Is your name Tony? Yeah, that's it. My name is Pat. I'm not Dr. Pat. How are you, Tony? Bust their chops. Because it's your body. It's your gold. Your body's your gold. Prostate. Cholesterol. Years ago, we had doctors. You called the doctor, he'd come over. Had a black bag. What's the matter, son? I said, I got a pain here. Rub it. And you gave him a chicken. You never paid him. This guy had so many chickens, he was opening a farm. His name is Purdue. I'm going deaf in this ear, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot call a doctor, you have to call a specialist. I got the number of a specialist. I said, doctor, yes, my name is Pat Cooper. I'm going deaf in my ear. He said, which one? Why, you a left ear doctor? A right ear doctor? What's the difference? I'm going fucking deaf. You go to his office and he puts you in a boot. Can you hear this? Yes, no, for an hour. I come out of the booth, he says, you need a hearing aid. I said, fine. He said, we sell them for $1,600. I said, I can't hear you. That's another joke. Hearing aids. My oath to God, ladies and gentlemen, $5,000 for 2 of them. And you're in the office, my oath to God. And he's got the computer, and that's all today, you know. They go, why? And you're going, you're hearing, can you hear? Yeah. He goes to the other room. My oath, he goes to the other room. When's your birthday? I said, you said, when's my birthday? Oh, jeez, these things are great. He goes in another room. What's your wife's name? My wife's name's Patty. Holy jeez, I can't wait to get these things and take them home. And I put them in my ears, and we're in the car, we're driving. And my wife's talking to me, I can't hear her. Swear to God. I go back, he says, you have to get used to $5,000, you rat bastard. What do you mean, get used to it? And you know where they are? Not even the drawer. So I'd rather go, huh? So this is the bed here, I walk around like this here, I go, yeah. Prostate, that's all you hear today. I went for the prostate. Went to the nurse, I said, I got prostate. I swear to you. She goes, what do you mean? I'm full of prostate. I figured for that money, I want it all over my body. She says, bring a check for $3,500. And come tomorrow, the doctor wants to examine your fazul. I said, I'm married 40 years. My wife never examined my fazul. He wants to examine my fazul, I get $2,000. Kiss my ass. Crazy. But it's your body. It's your body. Don't ever let anyone look down at your body. My show goes on 8 o'clock. The doctor says, Pat, what time's your show? You come 8 o'clock. The show goes on 8 o'clock. A month later, I make an appointment for 2 o'clock. I'm in his office at 2 o'clock. 5 after 2, a quarter after 2. Finally, I said, wait a minute, this is wrong. I got up, I went into his office where he was examining somebody. The guy is naked. My utter guy. Now, you don't know me, I get obad, so the guy is naked. I said, excuse me, I got a 2 o'clock appointment. Put your clothes on and get the fuck out of here right now. You got something to say? Get your clothes on. And the doctor goes, what are you doing? Did my show go on 8 o'clock? Was it on time? Yeah. I got life. I'm 74. It's escaping me. Every minute's invaluable to me, you sick bastard. Because you fight back. Now, maybe, I don't know. Maybe our kids are smart. I don't know. They're like, you know. But it's getting crazy. Okay. What can I get my husband for Christmas? What can I get my husband for his birthday? Thank God we have everything. When I say everything, I don't mean we have 90,000 cars. I still drive a 77 Mercedes, you know, so we know where the bodies are buried. What can I get my husband that's special? She gets me a clicker for everything. This clicker does everything. I'm clicking my zipper, went up, down, up, down, up, down. I came this close to becoming a Jew. I don't need that. I get up, I'll turn it on. I'll turn it on. We had the radio, she turned it on. It was only on one station because your father wouldn't let you go to another station. Your father would not allow that. He had rubber bands around the 2 dials. And it was always on, mama mia. And when the rubber bands broke, he threw the radio out. That was it. But again, maybe our kids, maybe they got the right, I don't know. They want to get it on. They want to jump on bones. I want to jump on bones. I tried a week ago. I missed a wife by a foot. Because our children think because we're older that we're dead. How dare they? My wife is sensuous, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not chopped liver here. I hear a whistling here once in a while. Sometimes I think it's a train. And I'm in the kitchen. I get up. I kiss the wife on the neck. That's all I did. My daughter walks in. What are you doing to my mother? I said, I beg your pardon. She says, you're too old for that. And my wife goes, oh, my God, we got caught. We got caught? What the hell do we do? The kids are always around. What do you want me to do? I got a 15-room home in Las Vegas. I got to take my wife to a motel. 4 o'clock in the morning because she's afraid somebody's going to see us. Who the hell cares? I signed the register Pasquale Smith. And we go in the room. She goes, don't put the lights on. Somebody can look in the window. On the 13th floor. Who's going to see us? A goddamn pigeon? Who the hell cares? Let's get it on before I forget what I'm doing here. I took Viagra. My leg went up. We're like 2 strangers in the dark. I'm looking for the bed. In the dark, and I'm naked. Where's the bed? I can't find the bed here. You see the bed? I can't get the bed. And I feel this soft thing. I said, this must be my wife's ass. It was a waterbed. We never been in a waterbed. You lay there naked, you hear the water. And the water's freezing. An iceberg came right by my ass. I heard a boat. I heard a girl singing, I saw the harbor light. I put the heater on, the water started to boil. My wife put 4 pounds of macaroni in there. And you lay there. And my wife says, you feel there's somebody else in this room? I go, yeah, what the hell could that be? Mirrors on the ceiling. What the hell do we need mirrors on the ceiling for? How am I going to shave? How do you shave? You know how dangerous that is? Did you hear about the husband and wife naked in bed? The husband saw the wife's ass in the mirror, shot her until she was cheating. And when you look in the mirror, it's opposite. I thought I had my wife's ass, I got my own. Hey, soft as ever, huh, sweetheart? She says, I'm in the bathroom. Who are you talking to? You in the bathroom? I was turning myself on for crying out loud. If I knew I could have done that, I never got married. My son wants to jump on Mary's bones. Let him jump on the waterbed, I'll bounce his ass up to Venetian blinds. You're always yelling. What are you yelling about? Hey, I'm on my way out. This world is yours, kids. It's all yours. I'm working here tonight in Red Bank. My kids are in Vegas robbing me. I got the one car. I don't lie. I bought a car in 1977. I still got it. My kids went through 3, 4 cars already. And then they borrow my car because their car always breaks down. My father never bought me a car. My father never bought me anything. One Christmas, I asked my father if Santa Claus was going to bring me a bicycle. And my father says, Santa Claus, he loves you, Patsy. He's going to bring you a nicer bicycle on the Christmas morning. You're going to see the bicycle. My other God, Christmas morning, there was a red bicycle. I mean, you don't know what that did to me. I went, oh. He says, you see, Santa Claus, he loves you. That's why he brought you the bicycle. And I went to school, come back, 1 or 2, 3 weeks. I come home one night, the bicycle's not there no more. I go, Daddy, where's the bicycle? Hey, they robbed your bike. There's a crook. I told the police, you get my son a bike. How can they do this to my son? I said, she don't feel bad, Pop. All right, forget about it. I was 18 years old. He said he rented it. Now, that don't make him bad. He tried. He tried it, you know, it was good. The thrill was there Christmas Day, and then he figured a couple of weeks later, forget about it. He didn't know me. I don't forget about nothing. It's almost over. Now the kids are big now. My baby daughter, Jen, a Jen. School teacher, special ed. 10 years ago, never went out with anybody, helped the mother with the dishes, went to school. I said, my God, I have a saint here, saint. And she comes home one night, she says, I want to get married. Now, our society today, we say, are you in trouble? She said, no, I want to do it right. 21 years old. I said, what are you going to tell her? I said, but I never met this guy you're going out with. He's just scared because you're always yelling. I said, bring him in. Now, I didn't expect my daughter to marry an Italian guy. A nice man. Just marry a nice person. And this kid walks in, And I'm looking, I'm saying, he reminds me of somebody. Remember Opie? I looked at him, I said, hi. I said, what's your background? He went, what's your culture? He said, I'm an American. I mean, where's your family come? We're an American. I mean, what's your family tree? We're an American. They got married because that's the right thing they want to do. We had a big wedding. He's got 18 people on the side. They turn around, shipped in for a frame. My side gave $82,000. I gave 80, and the rest of the people chipped in 2,000. That's when you get old and you say to your wife, now we go to Italy, we get drunk, we have a great time, we're in the golden years. And your daughter says, you're going nowhere. I said, why? We're going to make you grandparents. Did I ask you? What do you mean you're going to make us grandparents? You're going to have children. No. We're doing it for you. Are you sick? My daughter is 8 months pregnant. We didn't go to Italy. We're angry, but we're waiting for that kid. And my daughter says, you want to hear the heartbeat? Oh, man, wow. My wife and I went down like that, we heard. So why am I still working at 74? Why am I working Red Bank? Because it's a job. You don't know if you're going to come back here again, but at least you can say before you meet your maker, Gesù Christ, I work Red Bank. I swear to you, my utter God. Good night, everybody. Buonasera.
When words are hard to find, to say what's on my mind, I speak one word, Italian, to you who have been so kind, so never say goodbye, say ciao, till we meet again, say ciao. Though the time has come for us to part, you always will remain within my heart. Please don't shed a tear, say ciao. You always will be near somehow. Time will disappear, so hold me dear. Never say goodbye, say ciao. Never say goodbye, say ciao. Till we meet again, say ciao. Though the time has come for us to part, you always will remain within my heart. Please don't shed a tear, say ciao. You always will be near somehow. Time will disappear, so smile, my dear. Never say goodbye, never say goodbye. Never say goodbye. Say ciao. Ciao.
Boxers or briefs?
One of each. I take no chance. You never know who you're going to meet in the dark.
Did you ever wear thongs on the beach?
I never went to the beach. I do not like when sand gets in your ass. It takes you 4 months to get rid of the damn thing. And if it gets hard, you got big problems.
What grammar school did you go to? I lived at 81st Street, 81 First Place. He must know you, Anna.
I came from second place. I went to PS 142, right by the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. That's where I went. And that's where Roosevelt came up and dug the first shovel. President Roosevelt had said, when the thing is finished, it's going to be for nothing.
Did you marry a nice Italian girl with a gold tooth here and a golden bun there?
No. That's your mom and your grandmother. That's oil paintings we'll never see again. I married a young lady, she's an Italian. She's a gorgeous girl, good person, got a good heart, and sings great, and I love her dearly. She's a good lady. 40 years.
How did you get started in show business?
Years ago, when you were an Italian, they thought you were a buffoon when you said something funny. Really. When you were Jewish and said something funny, another Milton Berle. I kept doing what I was doing, and it cost me a lot of personal problems because Italian people where I came from didn't understand humor. You sat down, you ate, you laid the bricks, you shut up, and you sat down, you ate, you laid the bricks, and you shut up, you laid the bricks. I was a bricklayer for 12 years, and I was terrible. I could take you a building, I'll take you to a building in Queens. You don't have to use the stairs inside. You go outside, go right to the top of the roof.
Lisa from Farmingdale wants to know if she can challenge you to a meatball making contest.
Let me tell you something about the meatball. You know, we kid around, we make jokes and everything. That is the backbone of the kitchen that I remember. Some people fry it, some people put a hole in the sauce, some people put garlic, some people put onion. When I said one time that the Dalai Lama said that life is the perfect meatball, what I meant was simple things like that. You could have $90 billion. You should only be well that your mouth can open and have a meatball made by you. Good night, everybody.
Ciao.